An Imperfect Circle by Jeremy Void. When I was a kid, I sat in class dreaming. I watched the girls in my school, they came in droves, strutting the halls like demonic angels. I watched them laugh and frolic, talking in codes, gossiping with their friends whose eyes glowed fierce. I tried to talk to them, but the words were choked. I tried to talk, but an awkward silence pulled between us. I tried to speak, really I did, but my sentences came out jumbled. I stammered and grunted, and they went away to laugh at the freak with their friends whose eyes shimmered. When I was a kid, I watched my classmates, their memories haunting me. I went home from school every day just to jerk white tears. My emotions flowed and gushed, and I self-loathed like any other poet who came about in a treacherous existence like my own. Then life happened and I grew older, having found escape with substances like speed and coke and beer and weed and huffing and dope. I grew up on those things, bashing and stabbing my brain with chemicals that only served to sever my short-term memory. For girls, I lost interest, having adapted the beautiful line, I've got a hand to fall back on at night when the pretty girls deny my approach and kick me to the curb. I didn't care anymore, having felt the sting of rejection, and I didn't like the feeling one bit. Nonchalance, believe it or not, changed the story. The lack of caring triggered admission by the pretty young girls who prior to this laughed and squawked at my advances. The girls of my desire and their friends whose eyes glowed with wonder and enchantment mocked me to the end of the rainbow where gold cannot be found. I rode the wand of lust and I didn't care, fucking girls and exchanging them for a new one, and I didn't care because it was lost on me. I got used to the feisty exchange, the meeting of girls on the subway train and instantly whisking them away to my private place. It became normal and I mocked those who craved tits and ass and pussy, bragging about last night's enchanted endeavor. Sucking and fucking and riding the blissful waves of pink pleasure, to which I was skeptical, because I myself did not brag about it. I did not crave, I did not care. The whole pony act was lost on me, and I did not care. The drugs and alcohol and senseless fucking really took a toll on me. I was running from the cops, hiding in ditches, my life spiraling out of control, and I did not care. More life passed me by. I crashed my minivan into a tree. I called my best friend's new girlfriend a cunt, right to her face. Life was my playground, I was cocky as can be. Fast living and hard music that brought me to my knees, but I did not care. That was my blessing, my burden. Impulsive and wild was my curse, which banged me into a gutter, and I did not care. Down there in my gutter, I had girls and drugs and poison that picked me up, and I would never be knocked down. But I was, and I did not care. I had to stop the insanity, or I'd be shipped off, thrown into the slammer. Hard living would get even harder, and I started to care. Now I'm back where I started, back from the top, having pulled off the perfect circle, all wound up and destructive, leaving me a wreck who can't talk to girls if my life depended on it. My throat gets clogged up, and the words come out all stuttered, and the girls look at their friends whose eyes radiate in the sun, pulsate in the dark beneath the stars, shine in the heat, brood in the cold, and say, what a freak. And I go home and jerk white tears again, sad at the failed attempt, at the fact that I'm back where I started, a lost and confused wreck. I am a freak, and I do care.